Hey guys, welcome to Get Shit Done. All right, so today I'm going to walk you through some Trello basics and how to set up a new board. Just give you some terms and show you how a basic card works. So this is what you'll see when you log into Trello, and I've got a few boards set up here, but I'm going to create a new board just to show you how it's done. So you'll type in the name that you want your board to be called, and then you'll choose the team. So you can have it as a personal board, or you can invite people to it. I always like to set it to private until I'm ready to share, just so that other people on my team perhaps can't see it. Once you've got this open, you can do several different things. So first of all, you've created a new board. Then you want to add a list. So let's do a to-do list. And you'll add different cards to these lists. So we'll say we're going to do some grocery shopping today. We've got to go to the pet store and we need to do laundry. And obviously this is not what you're going to be doing if you're running a business, but you can do your personal task list with this as well. So once you have a to-do list, then you can open each card just by clicking on it. And here you've got several different options. So you can add in a detailed description of what the grocery shopping is, perhaps by adding your list of groceries that you need. And just click save, and that will save there. Then you can add different comments. This works especially well if you're working with a team, so you can create a conversation on this card specifically, and that way you can keep conversations separate for each different task that you have. You can also add members to this. Now, a member needs to be added to the board in order to be added to a card. So you could have other team members added to this, but what I like to do is always add myself, because then I will get notifications for this. If I haven't added myself, I won't get a notification. Another thing you can do is add labels. If you want to color code different tasks or different projects, you can do that. So you can add one color, you can add all of the colors, you can remove different colors. Then you can also create checklists. So this could be perhaps your grocery list. And here you can type in different items that you might need. You can also change the due date. So you can change the date and the time, and then you'll want to make sure that you click save when you're doing that. If you want to remove a due date, you just come in here and click remove. You can also add attachments. I drop in attachments from my computer directly, or from Google Drive, or from Dropbox, and you just have to go and find that, and usually it will connect straight to your Google Drive, so you can find that file there. You can also move these cards. So if you want to move it to a different board, you can choose the board that works best for you, and you can add it to a different list within that board. You can also copy this list. So if you're setting up a system that's going to be repeated week after week after week, then you can just copy it, move it to a templates board, and choose create card, and it will copy it, leaving a copy of it in here and moving a copy to the other board so that you can use it as a template. Another thing, once you're done with a task, you can also archive it. Then you can choose to delete it completely or send it to an archive board if you like. Within your board, you also have this menu over here, which can be toggled. Here you can change the color, or you can even change the background image of your board just to be something personal or something that's meaningful for you. You can also filter your cards based on labels or on due in the next day, due in the next week, etc., etc. So you can choose different filters that work for you, that work best. Stickers I've never really used, but it is something that you can play around with. It's just something fun. Power-ups, what I tend to do is choose the calendar power-up. With the free version of Trello, you get one power-up per board, and I find the calendar power-up to be the best. So if you choose that one, it will automatically put a link for your calendar up here in the top right. Here you can click on it, and anything that's got a due date attached to it will show up in calendar view. I find this to be extremely helpful for more visual people that need to see what it looks like rather than read it. And then to get back to your regular view, just click calendar again. Another thing you can do here is you can change your notification settings, you can change the team, you can change different images, you can change permissions for members, and you can add and remove members to this board. You can change the labels, you can also archive it, you can copy the board, or if you're done with it and you don't want it anymore, which is what I'm going to do now, you can close the board and then you can leave it to reopen it later or permanently delete that board. Hopefully that's helpful and gives you a little bit of rundown on Trello cards. I will be showing another video shortly with some of my tips and tricks on Trello, so be sure to watch for that.